to make things happen? That's a very good question. Maybe you need to watch more Netflix? Hmm? No. Maybe you need to play more games? Hmm. No. Maybe you need to go on the weekend to party more? Hmm. No. Okay, so what drives success then? And I truly believe that success is driven by change. So, where the change is coming from? And there is a saying that if you want to have what you never had, you need to do what you never did. Now, when you look into goals and when we look into example, for example, if you want to travel and walk from Washington DC to New York, it's about 250 miles. At the beginning, it looks so far away. And of course, you don't want to start that kind of trip, it's so far away. But when you start walking, you realize that the only question that comes up to you is not if you will make it, but how long it will take and when you will reach it. So when you look into your goals, it's exactly the same thing. It's very hard to start because your goals could seem so far away, so far away. But when you start walking toward them, then you realize that the only question is when you will achieve them. Now, of course, if you start but you're not moving anywhere, your success will never show up. It's very similar as when you think about running on a treadmill. You're running on a treadmill, running, sweating, it is full of activity, full of motion, but after a training, you don't get anywhere. That's exactly as with life. A lot of people do the same thing for 10 years. For example, if you are working as accountant, any kind of small business consultant, you're doing 10 years for the same thing, and you say that, okay, I have 10 years of experience, but what you truly have is 1 year of experience repeated 10 times. So I don't say that you're supposed to quit a job, but I'm saying that sometimes we need to look if what you're doing really is allowing you to achieve what you truly want. Because your dream sometimes is requires you to do different things. Because when we look into a trip from Washington D.C. to New York, a lot of times people go through Pittsburgh to New York, and the same with goals. You need to figure out if your path that you chose leads exactly where you want to go.